That looks a cracking ball.
Decent hit! Oh, surely that deserved better.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now, who's going to be first to this? Neymar. Adriano. Pedri. Palmer. And it's Neymar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well...
Get it through. Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Now it's Rafinha. Palmer. He could be in here. Tries a shot! And it's there! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
That's just brilliant counter-attacking football, and as soon as possession was theirs, it triggered a move of devastating speed that was just too hot to handle.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Yamal, well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Oh, it's Van Basten. And it's Neymar. Oh, shooting chance!
The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Yeah, they need to be thinking in terms of guile, deception, don't they? Adriano, he's found a way through. And it's the goalkeepers to claim. No way through there. Lampard. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. And it's Ruben Neves. Hakimi cuts out the pass. Palmer. Hernandez.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Kubasi. And Hakimi. Oh, easy pickings there. Palmer providing an outlet on that flank. Now the finish! He scores! Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
Barcelona really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Into the last quarter of an hour. Van Basten. Puyol. Pedri. Rudiger calmly anticipates. Now that's well seen too. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he has been fouled there, and he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Van Basten. Puyol spots it and intercepts. No, that's been intercepted. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Aimed beyond the defence. Rafinha. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And the shot! He can get that clear. He came in hard, very hard. And the pass is intercepted. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. He's gone for goal! Keeper always had the measure of that. Barcelona have their second corner now. In for a header! And he's hit it too high.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
4 added minutes on the board. Palmer. And he's managed to get free. The fullback is in acres of space here. Good read, needed to be. And he gets rid in a hurry. Throw in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Pedri. And there goes the final whistle. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such... Well, it is a game which, in the grand scheme of things, may not have too much riding on it, but it is equally clear and very visible that there is much pride around it. Chants are filling our ears, proud renditions of hymns and songs. It is the perfect soundtrack. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And already we're underway here. That looks a cracking ball. He's through and all alone! Chance! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. And how about the timing of the pass and run? They've worked it before, and no doubt they'll work it again.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than... And the shots! He scored! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Hernandez with the clearance. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Cafu. And he thumps it clear. Well, they can break here. Adriano. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Scholes. Now it's Rashford. Shakes to shoot. Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
And he cuts out the supply. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. Keeper sees it all the way. And they're back on the ball again. Lizarazu got a long way forward to join the attack. Always onto this. Laporte gets over and intercepts. Oh, can he get onto this? Palmer, he won't be happy with that one. That's a nicely measured pass. And it's Scholes. It's Van Basten! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Looking for the runner. Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Van Basten. Oh, here's a chance! Just off target.
Conte has taken on too much there. That isn't one of the areas he thrives on.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. De Bruyne.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Goalkeeper's ball. Messi. Well, played right into his path. Real chance! Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Adriano really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things... Scholes! That was a matter of inches.
Scholes probably tried a bit too hard then. He should have relied on technique as opposed to power.
And it's Conte. And here's Van Basten. Well, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
The worst choice he could pick. He needed to get his head up and see the outlet to his right.
Beckenbauer makes the interception. De Bruyne. Well timed, excellent interception. Ruben Neves. He's through here. Laporte. Lizarazu. De Bruyne. Now Van Basten. Great ball if he can get there. Certain amount of room for debate here, but a goal kick's been given. De Bruyne. Messi. Van Basten. Oh, that's a key interception. De Bruyne.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Rashford. And we hit half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Barcelona have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in intensive mood as they head down the tunnel. And we are already promptly back underway. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, oh, shooting chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear. He's got the shot away! No mistake! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Looking for options for movement. That's an excellent interception. Hernandez. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Ruben Neves! Has another go! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And they can counter here. Shin to shin, bicep. Could be danger here.
71,649.
Cafu. De Bruyne. And it's Van Basten. Oh, and he's through the middle. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
Paris Saint-Germain are making a change now.
À leur place, le numéro 22. Le numéro
Lizarazu
19.
kept his eye on it, and he's there. He's shifting through the gears here.
What a chance, a huge chance. He couldn't have set it up any better.
Paris Saint-Germain have it back and can go again. Wilshere. Adriano. He might... Can he put it away? Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort.
Barcelona clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. So the lead now is 2.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Adriano. Palmer. Oh, it's come loose. Maradona. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he's picked out the run. Adriano. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold... Oh, what a mistake! Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Neymar. And through to the goalkeeper. Looking for the run. Lizarazu gets a foot in here. And that's been won straight back. Abiati deals with it effortlessly. Cafu. And that has been cleared. Taken back almost at once. Oh, he's tried one! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Oh, it's so very disappointing, but they can't dwell on it. They've got to go again. Simple as.
That has been cut short. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Look, movement creates more...
Oh, what a climb! It's there! And what a climax we have here! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
The message is simple: defend this with your lives. And he's taking no chances there. Cafu. Marquinhos can get it clear. And now they can clear their lines. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Son Heung-min, and it's Maradona. Is there any support? He might not need it. Rodri gets rid without sophistication. And here's Maradona. Marquinhos cuts it out. And that's that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Barcelona preparing to celebrate. They are potentially 90 minutes away from promotion. They just need a single point. It would be, no question, the biggest point of this campaign. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. And as you can see, we've already started here. Barcelona cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Moved on forwards. Palmer. Ruben Neves gets a foot in here. Threads one in. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Marseille clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe looking to get on the end of this. Can he finish? It's in!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. That's been cut out. Well played. Mbappe. Mbappe goes on a charge down the left. He's got to be in here. Can he put it away? He scores! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Marseille are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Big chance! He certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. He's having a good look here. Messi! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Messi, he might be in here. Shapes to shoot! Yes, it's there! Back within one. They have them in their sights again. His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Van Basten really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
Listen, goals change games, and that has changed the whole complexion of this one. They have the momentum now.
He can run onto that. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Marseille clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always...
And he's had a hit! Oh, screamer! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
And here's Van Basten. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Messi. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Ruben Neves. Messi. Mendes calmly anticipates. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Messi. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Adriano just eases him off the ball. Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Adriano, and he's managed to get free. That is a crunching tackle.
Adriano, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Messi. Barcelona are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Mbappe, and he's picked out the run. He's picked his way through, and the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
He's had it taken off him. Van Nistelrooy. Great chance! And it's there! And surely that settles it. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So now the difference is 3. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Mbappe. Got a shot away! Smash and save, really good save that.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Adriano. Adriano. And we've reached half-time. And the second half gets underway.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Yamal. Palmer. Yamal. And it's Messi. Succumbs to the pressure. That has not gone well. Adriano. He is through here. There's the hit! Really well taken goal. And they are right back within touch. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
And Messi!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Mbappe. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That's a nicely measured pass.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
Van Nistelrooy. And the shot! They've scored! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
It's starting to face-to-face. Great hit! They've done it! surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the...
And it's Van Nistelrooy. Has a go! And he's missed it.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Alexander-Arnold picks it up from the goal kick. Oh, he's found support out wide. Van Basten. That's an excellent interception. Alexander-Arnold.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And the pass is intercepted. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Mbappe. Ruben Neves. Adriano. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Alexander-Arnold gets over and intercepts. Couldn't squeeze it through. Now it's Messi. Tries a shot! It's a loose ball. Adriano.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's intervened well there. Chalobah cuts it out. Van Basten. Well timed, excellent interception. Van Basten is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Nuno Mendes. Well, who saw this coming? Such a major day, and it has gone so terribly flat.
Well, it just goes to show it can happen to the best of us, but no one's giving up just yet.
Well, nicely intercepted. Oh, good ball. There's the shot! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Punched away. Turns and goes back. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Van Nistelrooy. Time added on will be 2 minutes. That looks a cracking ball. Hernandez. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were really...
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.